Everybody likes allspice?
What is allspice?
Allspice is allspice.
Like, give me an example.
It's allspice.
Every spice?
Who's on first?
Yeah.
What? Second. Oh, he's our pitcher.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody thinks allspice is a combination of nutmeg and ginger and no. Allspice is allspice. Then there's ginger and nutmeg and cinnamon.
Okay.
You were in that camp, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
Okay. This is where it makes your eyes water, and there's nothing that you can do. Your eyes water. Are you following me? One more time. I'm a big fan of balsamic vinegar. I love it. I wear it as cologne. You could use a rice wine vinegar instead if you want a little lighter flavor. Your marinade, chef. Oh, yeah. Then what are you going to do if it tastes good? Okay. She would like me to taste this. Or we need a volunteer to taste this champagne to make sure it's okay. White Zinfandel.
Oh. I was going to say white wine.
I think I did forget it. I fooled them again! You like it? Alright, we're going to move on to our beer batter. Beer batter. Beer.
Okay, that's fine. So you can basically put anything you want in.
How much you can put anything? What, feta cheese?
Skittles.
Skittles would melt a little bit.
Oh.
That was a good choice though. And then we're going to add some basil. Basil is a really great spice to work with fish. I love basil, and this isn't coming out fast. That's also the basil for the fish. I got out of that one, didn't I? Is to take the rub and sprinkle it on the flame. Because what this does, it creates smoke. So now not only are we cooking the chicken, but we are smoking it at the same time. And that's cool.
Cumin. An Italian seasoning.
Smell the cumin before you put it in so you know what it is. You can tell the difference. Cumin has that's cayenne. Cumin has a real rustic flavor in rubs, and I just love it. The best. Did you know that baby back ribs really do not exist? That all they are is spare ribs cut in half? You didn't know that, did you? But I did. That's all they are. And of course, the lemon creme brulee. It's a winner. Creme brulee is fancy tapioca pudding. Without the bubbles. And then you take brown sugar or light sugar and take a torch and caramelize it on top. You break through the ice. Very good. Creme brulee is to die for. And a little twist on the lemon creme brulee, you could use solely lemon vodka in the creme brulee. Adds a little twist. So a lot of flavors and textures going on here. You got the texture of the asparagus, you got the texture of the bacon, you got the spiciness, the tartness of the green onion sauce. You got the texture of the salmon going on. You got the softness of the potatoes. This is a lamb chop, and they're French. This is what's called Frenching. They've taken knives and have separated all the fibrous material between the bones. So when we cook these, we're going to slice them down through the bone, and then that's what you're going to eat and eat right over the floor there. It's awesome. Absolutely. You can use frozen or fresh, but I use canned because when I grow up on Popeye spinach, and I love canned spinach. Number two, this is a reduction. This is a wilting effect that we're looking for, okay? When you use canned spinach, it's already done. fresh or frozen, it takes longer for the reduction to occur. That's why I use canned. It makes it quicker. And then you blend the honey and the blue cheese together, and it becomes this kind of paste that you see here. And then you got the texture going on again. You got the sweetness of the honey, you got the crunchy of the cracker, and then you got the blue cheese popping out at you. So when you do blackening in your kitchen, okay, you got to get your pan hot. I mean hot, 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 or your stove or whatever you're using. I mean hot, as high as it'll go. The reason for that is you want to sear in all that flavor, okay? The key to this is the batter's got to be very thin. You see, very thin. Look at that consistency. You know, thin pancake batter.
I do have a question about this thing here. I noticed there's no flame or anything.
Yeah, this is what we call an induction cooker. It's magnetic.
Okay.
The heat is generated by the magnetism, the electricity between see this surface is hot and all.
Can I touch it?
Here's a trick, okay? This will help you with all types of seasonings. If you want to make sure the seasoning stays on in cases, take Pam. This Vegeline is professional grade. Okay, but Pam at the supermarket will work.
Oh, kind of heavy. It's an hairspray.
Seals it. What you want to do is keep your fingers curled at all times. Then when you go in with the knife goes against your knuckles. You can't slice your finger. And start folding some of the egg underneath. And what that does is it gives the egg layers. It gives the omelet layers. And that adds dramatically to the fluff.
Right there,
see how those folds are forming?
It makes it easier to flip then, right?
That's correct.
See, I'm learning already. You didn't even tell me that.
Now, do we issue Tyler any goggles today for you?
No, we did not.
We may need some goggles when we do the flipping.
Oh no. I didn't know it was that rough of a job.
Well, that's why we wear the coats.
Yeah. And they look cool too.
Here we go on the flip.
Okay. Oh!
2, 3.
Oh, I got half of it.
Let's try it again. Keep going. One more time. Right now. Put it down. That's good. That's not bad. Not bad. More of a massage. You're going to have to squeeze through your fingers. Just 1 teaspoon. About a teaspoon. Right in the center of your hand. Still stuff. You might have to thin this down a little bit, but it's perfect. If you buy a cheaper mayonnaise or a thicker mayonnaise or just doesn't seem to, just take some half and half, no milk, take half and half, mix a little half and half in there to thin down to your dressing to make it a little more consistent. Here's a class assignment. Go home, get some red wine, buy yourself some Hershey's chocolate. That's all you need. You can have any kind of fancy chocolate you want, but Hershey's is fine. The dark chocolate is better. Take a bite of Hershey's dark chocolate, then immediately take a swig of Cabernet wine. And that flavor profile in your mouth has been documented as one of the most pleasurable experiences of the human body. The Jamaicans and Caribbeans are well known for using non-breast meat in their cooking. They do a lot of thigh meat and they do a lot of legs. So I've chosen to cook leg meat today for the Jamaican jerk rub that we've got. Now, you like that? All right, good. So I need a volunteer. I need someone to mix the rub and then to rub the chicken. How do you know that? What's the deal? What's the secret? So when you're having a light or nerve reception, or a dinner is being served after, the rule of thumb is 4 appetizers, 4 pieces per person. Does everybody know the proper way to open a bottle of champagne? Very slowly. You gotta shake it up. Don't think so. Well, I was taught, as part of my career, I've worked with 2 classically trained French maitres and 4 classically trained executive chefs. And they say that the sound that is supposed to be made when a bottle of champagne is opened is the sound of a very elegant person passing. Oh.